Hello students, in earlier videos we had learned different type of positioning in CSS. Now in this video we will learn about the float property in CSS. Okay, so we start here. The float property defines the flow of content. Okay, when we place some HTML elements in the flow, then we have to use the float property. Flow of the content means what? At what position or at what side the given text is arranged. Like suppose I want to arrange or set the h1 tag top left or top right corner, then we use a float property. Okay, float is a CSS property written in CSS file or directly in the style of an element. Okay, float property is what? It is the CSS property, so it is written in either written in CSS file or directly it is written in style tag. Okay, so following are the types of floating properties. There are different types of floating. That is, first is what? Float left. This keeps the element float on left side of the container. Container means what? Your web page. Like this is your web page. When we set this property, your data is on the left side. Correct. So this is container, and in container your data is set in left side. Okay, similarly float right, this keeps the element float on a right side of the container. Okay, this is your container and from right side your elements are fixed out. Okay, this is the container. And then float none, this is default property, that is this shows the element as it is. Okay, this is what none means. What? It is the default property, that means the element shown as it is. Okay, no need to change or no changes are displayed when we use the float none. Okay, next, so we will discuss this property with the help of an example and we'll see the output of this one. Okay, so this is your example. Okay, like HTML, then head, then title, float property demo, title close, then open your style tag. The float property written in style tag or it is also written in .css file. So we can use a what? We can use a or float property used in the style tag here. Correct. So dot float left. Then this is which type of CSS? That is, yes, it is the class selector. Okay, and it is the internal CSS. Okay, it is which type of selector is there? That is class selector, and it is written in a style style tag. Therefore, it is the internal CSS. Okay, so next, left, float colon left. This is what? This indicates the floating property with the arrangement at the left corner. Then background color is gold. Then float right, this float colon right referred to as any element according to that class is arranged on the right side. Then background color gold. Okay, then style close here, body close, then h2. Okay, h2 class float left. For this your control goes to where? Left, that means first one. Okay, so welcome. So welcome background color is what? Gold, and the arrangement of this is what? Left. Okay, clear? That means you have to show the welcome message here like this. Okay, then P, paragraph tag float property defines the flow of the content. That means you have to print some message here. And then h2 class float right, then when this line execute your control goes to this one, and then thank you is printed on the right side because the float property is set to as right and background color is gold. So here is thank you like this. So we will discuss this, or we will see the output of this program practically, and we will discuss this concept. Okay, clear? we will start here program execution based on the float property in CSS. Okay, so first tag HTML, then head, then title as a float property demo. Okay, then close the title tag. Next, open your style tag. Okay, then in style tag we have to apply the float property. So dot float left, this is your class name. Then we have to set here one property, that is float as left. Okay, float left semicolon, background color colon bold. Okay, then next dot float right, then float right semicolon, background color as gold. Okay, we have to set here two float property as left and right. Okay, and we have to set the background color as gold. Okay, then close your style tag, then close your body tag, head tag, then open your body tag. Okay, suppose I want to set the BG color is equal to yellow. Okay, next we have to use here h2 tag. Okay, h2, then class double quote float left. Okay, next I have to print here one message, that is welcome. Okay, welcome to, then close here h2 tag. Then we have to use here p tag. Welcome to float property. It defines the flow of contents. Okay, flow of contents, full stop, then close here p tag, then another open here p tag here and write down here float is a CSS property written in CSS file or directly element. Okay, then close this tag p tag. Yeah. Now next, here, that is we have to use here again h2 tag, class float right, and we have to print here thank you. Okay, then close this h2 tag. Okay, then close your body tag and then close your HTML tag. Okay, so this is your the code when we do the or when we execute, or this is your code for your float property in CSS. So we have to save this file. Okay, suppose I want to save this file as a float property.html. okay, save this. Clear? So the file is saved with the name as a float pro. So in your desktop the file is shown here. So just observe the here output. Okay, so what is this? Listen. Just observe first one, h2 class float left welcome to. Okay, this message is shown or is displayed according to which specification? Specification defined in what? Float left class. Okay, in float left class what you do here, that is float, you have to arrange, or you have to align the text as left and background color is gold. Okay, suppose I want to change your color, suppose here okay, like this. Clear? Next, just observe here, save this document and execute this. We have to use here br tag. Okay, so like this. Okay, so float left means whatever the text related or enclosed between this class, we have to set the position, or we have to set the float property here. That is it is shown on your, it is shown on what? It is shown on your left side. Okay, so float property is used to define the flow of your contents. Float is also float property is also written in what? In CSS file or in a style of an element. Okay, suppose I want to change this, I want to apply this on h1 and next one is h2, then what happened? The same concept apply. That means whatever the text written after this h1, they are enclosed within that, or they are, the flow of this text is depend on your first tag, that is h1 tag. Okay, suppose I want to again use here br tag, then it is easily recognized, save, and then just observe here. That means whatever the, if we have to apply the br here, then the text regarding to this one is shifted one line below, and according to that the next line is also affected, that is thank you, this line is also affected. Okay, that means the position of this one is not changed, it is fixed one. Okay, so like that you have to apply here, you have to apply here the float property according to your needs. Clear? Okay, suppose I want to change this P and then I want to apply this again, save, then what happen, your line is shown like this. Okay, or I have to apply BR once again, save, then your text like shown like this. Okay, that means whatever the information immediately below the first one, it follows this margin here. Okay, it cannot shift here. Okay, that means it follow the some specification, or it follow the flow of contents, it defines the flow of your contents. Okay, clear? Next thing is here, suppose I want to apply here none. None for what? None for, this is the default property that is shown element as it is. When we apply none, that means we cannot change any, or we can't display any changes, because this is the default property. Okay, float none. Okay, clear? Understand this one? Suppose I want to apply this same property on P tag, this P tag. Okay, then what happen? Save. So your text shown as like this. Okay, suppose I want to cut this, all this BR here, save this and execute this, so your text is shown like this. Okay, clear? Understand this one? So this is the float property. Float property is used for only defining the flow of the content in your web page. Clear? Suppose I want to apply same text on B tag. Suppose here instead of H2 we have to use here, I have to use here B. B for what? B tag used for the bold the text. B. Same. So your text is converted into the bold format and shown like this. Correct? Next one, suppose also I have to apply here some border that is solid. Suppose solid border I have to apply here and save this and execute this. So instead of only this one, you have to apply the border here, because this is a float. Okay, float property is there. You cannot apply the border throughout your web page. We have to apply only border on your text only. Clear? So in this way we have to discuss here float property with their execution. So we will stop here. If you understand from this video, please like it and subscribe my channel and share to your friends. Thank you.